Good day, fans. Today, you're gonna go through the process of putting up an entire log. I'm just gonna do one, and I'm gonna give you some insights on how I did it and how I got, as you can see, these walls are quite high, and how I was able to do this alone without help, obviously. And also, I plan to discuss quantum physics at the same time. Yes, I can multitask. So here goes. So the first thing I've got to do is bring in a log. So I'll show you how that process works. I have to move the camera a bit here, I think. You need a chain because I carry the logs with my skid steer. Whoops, that's not a good angle. Here we go. I carry the logs with my skid steer to get them to this high, and then I drag them in, like so. So this is a jig. I use this to shape the logs or cut the logs so that they fit into the space here. So basically the log will sit like this, and there'll be a gap corresponding to the distance between the top log and the bottom log. So let's just show you how that's done. Bum, bum, bum. Take my mic off here. Put that over there, like so. Put a couple screws in. Okay, so the way I'm lifting these logs is through a pulley system. The pulley up there is a pulley, and it connects to the log right here. So let me just move the camera back so you can see exactly what's going on. I actually need to measure this just so I can approximately figure out where the midpoint is for balance. So this is 139, or it's 11 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches. So that's 5 feet 9 inches. 5 feet 9 inches is exactly approximately where the midpoint is. Approximately. So let's turn this around. Move this out of the way a bit. This over. Okay. Okay, so tying this off, just using a simple slip knot. Got to get it as tight as possible. This rope doesn't bend very easily. Two, three, and under. That is a slip knot. Get the slack out, otherwise it moves while I'm lifting. And then bring this camera back as far as possible. Angle it up a bit. We get to the top, just barely. Then take this part of the rope and I pull. And I gotta get it wrapped around here a couple of times. Tie it off. Here. One more for good measure. And then last one. Just tie it off. There, that's not going anywhere. Move this out of the way. This out of the way. And move this to the other side. And get a good view of things. So I'm gonna pull this over. Just call on something or that. So fit that in there, like so. That's pretty good. Then lower this line. Get my balance here because I don't really have a good, I don't want to be pulled to the right. Lower this line, log up there, good. Leave that right off because I won't be needing that anymore. Now, I think I could probably, I'll just reorganize this light, this camera, and probably just climb up there, climb up the logs. The shoulder to move it over. Oh, look at that. Look at fucking that. Look at that, fuck. That is, I'm gonna get the camera right up there, show you what I did. Look at that fit. Pretty freaking good. Gonna go to the other side. And that's also pretty good. I'll just push that in. You'll see what I mean by that. Second. And we're there. So, screw this in. I'll probably put a lag bolt in there later, but for now this will do. Okay, pretty solid. So, there you go. One log done. Okay. Okay, it's officially harness time. Let's see, I've worn this for a while. Get this thing on, because I do not want to die. Okay. Someone's been using my harness. The settings are changed. All right, now I'm going to climb. So I got to get up there. I'll just give you an example. So this is where I'm going to be cutting. So I got to sit on the top to cut it. And that's high. So I'm going to try and remember how to do a figure eight. So there for a minute. Okay, measuring done. Oh, I hate the fact that the saw stalled. Annoying. Starting it up here sucks. Okay, look at all this sawdust. Holy shit. Okay. I'll put my harness carabiner, put that in. And this part of the cut is officially done. Put that there for a second while I get my leg over. Okay. All right. halfway up. Okay, that's up. Now brace it. Okay. Now, oh yeah, Charlie Kirk got freaking killed yesterday, which pretty much proves everything he was saying, if you ask me. Okay. Why is it so off of level? Okay, well, we're gonna fix it with wedges. What the? Oh, I think it's interesting. Okay, well, we'll fix it with wedges. Okay. Ladder's a little rickety. Okay. Fucking awesome. Ha ha ha. Okay. That beam is up. will go right up. Okay. Okay. I'll just tie it up there. Which way is the tightening way? Salut Yann. Oui. Pardon? Oh yeah, vas-y. Je suis juste en train de monter ce poteau. Ben pour mon toit. Toi?
Ok, ça va être comme ça.
Oui, attention, attention. Oui,
En forme?
oui, ben.
Ok, je pensais que tu les mettais comme l'autre bord.
J'étais supposé de le mettre l'autre bord, mais c'est beaucoup plus facile par ici parce que c'est moins haut. C'est à peu près 6 ou 7 pieds moins haut par ici.
Ici, tu vas faire quoi en dessous de ça?
En dessous de quoi?
Les trosses vont venir ici. Là.
Oui, oui, oui. Alors, ce bord, je vais mettre de pavé uni.
Okay.
Et en bas, là, je ne peux pas aller plus haut que le résisto.
Oui, oui, oui.
Parce que ça, c'est l'auteur de la mur. Alors, je vais faire pavé uni ici et le reste en bois ou quelque chose.
Okay.
Je ne sais pas, je n'ai pas pensé encore, mais
C'est des belles roches, hein?
énormément.
Oui, mon Dieu. T'as dû avoir du fun avec la petite pelle?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! OK, Yann. C'est le moment. OK. Et maintenant, il faut que je le tourne. Mais c'est déjà, c'est maintenant monté.
Ok, ouais, tu vas l'embouter avec le...
Oui, j'ai essayé sans les straps avant. Et j'ai fait un avortement. J'arrive en haut,
Abort,
mais
abort.
l'échelle était trop loin.